cute. That is amazing.
That is great. Sorry,
people calling 911.
Yeah, I love it. But believe me, I mean, if you saw that dog running around, you might just pick up the phone.
Get a little nervous.
Yeah. It's really cute.
Very cute. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Good to
Missed
see
you
you.
guys.
Just in time to freeze.
Just in time to freeze, to get rained on, to get snowed on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
To get a little wind,
fun.
some flooding. Yeah, lots on my plate. It's a good little welcome back here in the weather department. But yes, so everything that I just mentioned could materialize over the next 24 hours. So we're talking rain, we're talking snow, we're also talking a few winter weather advisories and maybe even some flooding along the coast. King tides could be an issue. Field temperatures drop over the next 24 hours significantly. Right now, looking at a bit of cloud cover out there, still dry here at home, but as we zoom out, you're going to see a little more rain and snow sitting to our north on satellite radar. Currently temperatures in the 40s and the 50s, 50 in Pasadena, 43 in Wrightwood, 53 in Riverside, 55 in Long Beach. This is how cool it is right now. Your afternoon highs might look a little like this actually over the next few days. We'll show you in a minute. Winds right now pretty calm, generally speaking, with the exception of the Antelope Valley. We're at 20 miles an hour already. And that's Lancaster at 20 miles an hour, Apple Valley at 15 miles an hour. So we've got gusty winds ahead of this storm front. We are looking at rain on the way and snow, very cold temperatures and snow levels eventually dropping to 2,000 feet potentially into the overnight hours. We're just expecting maybe a few inches, I'd say about a couple inches around 4,000 feet, maybe a little more above that. So not a big snowmaker, but again, very cold system. 69 degrees, that was earlier today in downtown. Average is 68 degrees. So we did look at a pretty normal day, average day, but temperatures really sliding over the next few days. Over the next 24 hours, already sliding down to the 50s. Overnight showers possible probably after midnight, best chance. Morning hours, there's a chance of rain, maybe a leftover shower by the afternoon hours. So let's get a look at that extended forecast. And you'll see for the valleys in the Inland Empire, we're looking at showers, clearer conditions by your Friday, cool temperatures by your Saturday and Sunday, and still keeping it cool, but possibly a few degrees warmer by your Monday. Looks like we could see some offshore winds coming our way next week. There's a slight chance of maybe a shower by the beginning of next week. We're not putting it in the forecast right now, but we will continue to track that chance. It's ever so slight at this point. That chance tomorrow, though, looking to materialize pretty soon here. Again, as we head into the overnight hours after midnight to the morning hours with a few leftover showers by the afternoon. Nice and sunny but cool by your Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Same thing goes. And by your Monday, partly cloudy. Rick and Sharon, back to you. Not only will it be freezing, but we're expecting rain, we're expecting snow, maybe even some coastal flooding. We have a high surf advisory going into effect as well. A few other advisories we're going to be showing you in just a minute. First, we want to take you to Long Beach, where it's a bit cloudy out there and temperatures are starting to drop off. We're at 53 degrees, and that's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. A little bit of cloud cover out there as we zoom out and take a look at the big picture. You're going to see rain and snow to our north. It's eventually sliding into our forecast overnight. It doesn't look to be a huge rainmaker or snowmaker, but we are expecting that chance again through tomorrow, things tapering off a little later in the week here. We do have a coastal flood advisory and a high surf advisory. That's going to stay in effect through 11 o'clock on Saturday, going into effect as we head into the next 24 hours. At this point, though, things are calm, but the entire LA County coastline, Orange County coastline, and Ventura County coastline will be affected. As we take you to the mountains, there's also a winter storm warning that goes into effect into the early morning hours, lasts through 10 o'clock. We're expecting snow levels to potentially even drop off to 2,000 feet. Not a lot of snow there, not a lot in general, but we could maybe see a couple inches above 4,000 feet. Checking in with our next advisory and warning. Take a look right here, a high wind warning. We're looking at gusty winds ahead of the storm system, and it will continue to stay pretty gusty as we head into the next couple of days. This particular warning, though, stays in effect for the Antelope Valley and the LA County mountains through 10 o'clock tomorrow night. We also have a wind advisory in effect through 10 o'clock, and that is 10 o'clock tomorrow night as well. It kicks in overnight. And you're going to see right here, this is for the San Bernardino County Mountains and Riverside County Mountains, along with parts of Orange County along the coast there and along the coast of LA County as well. We also are looking at windy conditions as we speak in Lancaster, 20 miles an hour and 19 miles an hour in the Apple Valley. Other than that, pretty calm for everybody else and getting A little cooler out there as well, 40s and a few 50s, 42 in Wrightwood, 50 in Pasadena, 55 in Anaheim, 55 in Laguna Beach, and also 55 degrees in Long Beach this evening. Again, temperatures getting even cooler as we head into the next few days. We'll show you how cool. We'll show you exactly where to expect that rain and that snow. That's all coming up in just a bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
Yes, I was
Learn
herding cattle.
something new every day about your
It was
partner.
part of my life experience.
Oh, there we go. I love that.
Sharon
Got the
Kay
best
herding
stories. Got the best stories. Sharon, I just love the mental picture of Sharon herding cattle.
Me too.
Yeah, with her hat on. All right, love it. But that would be a little scary. Good thing you were on a horse. All right, we're going to switch gears. We're taking you to the Santa Monica Pier. We're talking rain and snow, if you haven't heard in the forecast. Very cold temperatures ahead as well. Few people out and about. Temperatures currently in the 50s, and that's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. As we get a look at satellite radar, you're going to see a little bit of cloud cover out there. Dry conditions, cool conditions, but we are bracing for some rain, possibly some snow as well into the overnight hours, into the morning hours as well. We're looking at wind advisories and high wind warnings out there. It's still calm with the exception of the Antelope Valley and the Apple Valley. 19-mile-an-hour winds there, Lancaster at 20 miles an hour. And currently temperatures are in the 40s and the 50s, 52 in Pasadena, or 50 in Pasadena rather, 52 in downtown and 55 in Anaheim. So as we take you through Futurecast right here, it's set for 5 a.m. And you're going to see a mix of rain and snow in the forecast as well. We're jumping forward to the 7 o'clock hour, and it does look like we could see some snow in the Grapevine. Snow levels are starting off at about 5,500 feet as the temperatures continue to get cooler. Later into your Thursday, into the overnight hours, we could see snow levels drop down to 2,000 feet. Snow in the forecast by 8 o'clock with less rain, and then as we head into the 9 o'clock hour, maybe a flurry, maybe a shower, and that still continues through 10 o'clock, even 11 o'clock tomorrow. By noontime, maybe some leftover snow, but we're already looking at drier conditions as we head toward the afternoon hours and as we head toward the 4 o'clock hour and the 5 o'clock hour. By 7 o'clock in the evening, possibly some low elevation snow in the Grapevine. And by 8 o'clock, same thing goes. By 10 o'clock, still eyeing maybe a few leftover snow flurries, but other than that, it is looking mostly dry as we head into your Friday with sunshine, but very cool temperatures by your Friday afternoon and breezy conditions. Cool temperatures lasting through the weekend with a mix of clouds and sun. As we take a look at the coast, you're going to see a chance of showers, sunnier by Friday. Cool temperatures and a mix of clouds and sun as we head into your Sunday and Monday. For the valleys in the Inland Empire, showers clearing out, but cool by your Friday. Cool temperatures by Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Also expecting windy conditions and maybe another chance of a shower as we head into next week. At this point, though, we are leaving it dry. For the mountains, snow showers with snow levels eventually dropping down to 2,000 feet. By the time we get there, probably not a whole lot of moisture, so maybe just a bit of snow by then, with plenty of sunshine through the weekend with few clouds and cool conditions as we head toward next week. Rick and Sharon, back to you. Yep, that's exactly right. And very low elevation snow. Snow levels potentially dropping down to 2,000 feet, believe it or not. It's not going to be a big rainmaker or snowmaker, but it will bring very cold temperatures along with it. Right now, satellite radar showing you dry conditions as we look to the north. You're looking at rain and snow in the forecast, and that's eventually going to translate into our forecast as we head into the overnight hours into early tomorrow morning. We do have a coastal flood advisory along with a high surf advisory in effect as well. We were just talking about the king tides, certainly looking at very large tides over the next couple of days, and as a result, we could see coastal flooding all along the LA County coastline and all along the Ventura County coastline, along with the Orange County coastline as well. We're talking rain, and as we mentioned, snow as a result of winter storm warning kicking in the early morning hours, lasting through 10 o'clock tomorrow night. This is for spots like Big Bear, Crestline, Lake Arrowhead, Running Springs. We're expecting maybe a few inches above 4,000 feet with snow levels potentially dropping as low as 2,000 feet. We've got wind ahead of the storm, also expecting windy conditions to last through the next couple of days as well. The official wind warning lasting through 10 o'clock for the Antelope Valley and for the LA County Mountains, and a wind advisory in effect as well. Back to you. And bracing for rain and snow in the forecast, along with a very cold forecast as well. We'll have the details coming up.
My heavy winter coat
Yes.
for the next few days.
Definitely. A heavy winter coat or a rain jacket would actually be appropriate as well. We're expecting rain, snow, very cold temperatures, as we mentioned. Again, 55, 54. We've been fluctuating between the two here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City, but that's going to be more or less our afternoon high as we head into the next few days. So very cold temperatures. We were right around average today, colder as we head into the next few days. You're going to see a bit of cloud cover out there at the moment, but no rain, even though there is rain sitting to our north and snow. That will eventually slide into our forecast as we head into the overnight and early morning hours. Not a whole lot of rain, not a whole lot of snow, but we are looking at that chance, and we're certainly looking at very cold weather along with it. Snow levels potentially dropping down to 2,000 feet. Wrightwood down to 38 degrees already. Lancaster at 44. Valencia at 47. And Van Nuys in the 40s tonight as well. The wind starting to pick up, a little breezy for the majority of the Southland. As we take you to Lancaster, though, a little windier. You're going to see winds coming in at 18 miles an hour. Those onshore winds, and winds coming actually out of the north at 22 miles an hour for the Apple Valley. Actually out of the south, excuse me. Gusty winds, rain on the way. We've got very cold temperatures. Temperatures really starting to drop as we head into the overnight hours into tomorrow. Could even see a few frost advisories over the next couple of days. Other than that, we've got winter weather warnings. We've got a high surf advisory, potentially looking at coastal flooding along the way as well. And yes, we are looking at cold temperatures, and as a result, snow levels are plummeting, potentially down to 2,000 feet. So we could see some snow in the Grapevine by the morning hours. You'll see by 7 a.m. or so. Looking at rain as well. Could be widespread into the early morning hours, and then it starts to taper off. We're just looking at some showers and a decent amount of snow over the 138. Moving up toward the 15 right there. Even through the 10 o'clock hour, we're still expecting that chance of snow and maybe a few raindrops. Not ruling out the chance of a flurry or a shower as we head into the afternoon hours. But as we head through the day, it's going to get a little drier, but it will be much colder. Lots of cold air filtering in after that storm passes through, and that'll certainly be the case Thursday afternoon, but for your Friday as well. Take a look, maybe some snow right there over the Ventura County Mountains into the Grapevine, even by the 4 o'clock hour. And by the evening, snow is not out of the equation. That continues on through 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock even tomorrow. By midnight, drier, and again, it's dry, but there is still that chance of snow in the Grapevine even by the 3 o'clock hour overnight. By Friday, 5 a.m., already looking at drier conditions in the forecast. With that, let's jump ahead to your 5-day forecast for the valleys in the Inland Empire. So showers tomorrow, even though it should be drier by the afternoon. Clear and cool by your Friday, cool temperatures by your Saturday and Sunday. And for the deserts, windy with showers clearing up by Friday and cool and partly cloudy for the rest of the weekend. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
Thanks, Evelyn.